Hi, my name is Emily, and this is Indie Book Reviews. Hello, my name is Emily, and I am an avid reader and an author from New Hampshire. I have a degree in English with a concentration in creative writing, and I'm not saying that gives me the credentials to be a book reviewer, but I'm saying I'm gonna fake it until I make it. Now, as an indie author, I know how difficult it is to be an indie author. You do all the work yourself and reap very little rewards. That is, unless you get really lucky. And if you do, good for you. I'm glad you made it out. But the rest of us are still stuck in the net. So, I'm making this channel to get us out of that trap. I wanted to make a channel and make some content that is specifically for indie books. I see a lot of book reviews, it's all the same books over and over again, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's a ton of great books out there, but there are also a ton of great independently published books that are just as good, if not better, and get very little recognition. People put their lives into this work, and a lot of money and time and effort into this work, and they deserve the recognition too. They deserve to be told that their book is good and that somebody enjoyed it. As an author, I know it would make my year if somebody reviewed my book and said they liked it. Right? So I just want to do that for other people. I'm hoping to bring positivity to the self-publishing community and just make other authors feel good about themselves. To put the word out there, that way maybe you might also enjoy this book. That's really what this is for. I want to show you what books I liked, that way you can get them, support a self-published author, and also enjoy it, because we have to support each other. That's the only way we're gonna get through. Now, since this is just a quick description of what my channel and my blog are going to be about, I wanted to say that I do have 2 rules that I will be abiding by very strictly. I want to make very clear from the beginning that this is an unpaid promotional channel. I am never going to ask somebody to pay me to do their review. Not into that. I'm literally just doing this for fun. I'm literally just doing this because I want to. None of these books that you will see me talking about, somebody has paid me to talk about. Like, that's not, I'm just not doing that. That's fake to me. That's fake. You can't buy my, first of all, you can't buy my opinion. Second of all, I'm not taking money from small authors. I'm not doing that. And my second rule, which I wonder if this will be controversial to some people, is that I will only be reviewing books that I like. There is already so much negativity happening in the world, and I will not be an addition to that. I literally just want this to be like a feel-good thing. We all know there are books out there that are not that great. Not even just indie published, but on the shelf in your local Barnes & Noble. There are plenty of bad books out there. That being said, some of those that I consider bad books on the shelves are other people's favorites. There are books that I like and other people hate. That doesn't make it a bad book. It just means it's a book that I don't like, right? So I would never want to make a whole video about why I didn't like somebody's book that they poured their heart and soul into, when, the next person to read it might like it. And I don't want to turn anybody away from trying to read it. You know what I mean? That would do way more damage than it would do good. If you want to read an indie book, if you want to read any book and find out on your own if it's bad, feel free. I will not be telling you which books I think are bad. Also, mainly on Threads and sometimes on Instagram, I will make posts about specific kinds of books that I'm looking for. Like recently I posted on Threads that I was looking for beachy reads, which is what I'm going to start with my reviews, because that's just what I was in the mood for. And I got so many replies of people like self-promoting, and that is so awesome that there are so many books for me to choose from that are exactly what I want. I would also recommend that if you're looking for any indie books to read with a specific like trope or setting or kind of character, to post it on Threads, tag it indie author threads, and people will probably just like hand them to you. It's amazing. My first 2 reviews are going to be contemporary romance books with settings on the beach. from my threads. So I'm really excited. The first one was super, super good. It was such a great first pick, and I'm really happy that that's the one I just like got right off the bat. So soon I will be posting a book review of The Storm in the Sea by RDG Lover, and you can subscribe, maybe get a notification when it comes out, and follow me on Instagram or Threads. I don't have TikTok. I don't have like an author Facebook page. So really that's like the only places you can find me. And I also have a website where I will be posting all of my reviews in written blog form, just so that people can screenshot it, have an easy reference and read the review if maybe you're not able to get to YouTube at that time. I don't know, multiple formats. Doesn't hurt. So until then, keep reading and have a great day.